Hello everyone, Happy New Year to all of you. I'm here to talk about my personal credit, experience, credit score, because credit score is very important here in America. So I would like to share my knowledge that I gained from personal experience and also with my business experience, because 80% of my clients, I met them with low credit, and I help them and guide them to build their credit or fix their credit, and it took them 3 to 6 months before they were able to buy their home. Personally, when I arrived here in the US in 2010, if I knew about credit score, me and my husband would already own a home a long time ago. Unfortunately, I had no experience, I had no knowledge about it. So we own our home last year, August 2018. My husband, when I arrived here in 2010, made a decent money, 27 an hour. And so he could have applied for a mortgage, but the credit score stopped him from doing it. So I want to share my knowledge. I am hoping that I can help many people, so that if you have plan in owning a house one day, it will help a lot. So I am using a Credit Karma, thanks to Credit Karma, to monitor my credit. It is not an accurate credit score. The points is not that accurate when the purpose is for buying a house. So in my experience, it's off 20 to 30 points. So the reason why I use Credit Karma is that because it's free, and I am able to pull the collections, the data that I need to fix my credit. And I am also using this for my client. So there are 6 factors that affects your credit, or 6 factors that's building your credit. It is the hard inquiries, credit utilization, derogatory remarks or collections, the total accounts, or the age of your credit, and the payment history. So I'm gonna discuss each of it. So the hard inquiries, it will affect it has a low impact towards your credit. The ideal is to have 0 to 2 inquiries in your credit. So be careful when you apply for a car, because in my experience, some car dealership will send your inquiries for loan application for car in multiple lenders, which is not good, because it's gonna show up multiple inquiries in your credit, and it's gonna hurt. So and these inquiries will stay in your credit for 2 years. And then but thankfully it's only have low impact in your credit. Next is the age of your credit. The ideal is to have 7 or longer history of your credit. So personally, my plan is as soon as my baby's allowed to have credit card, I'm gonna add them to my account that has a very good history, and it's current. So that way I will add them as authorized user, but I'm not gonna give them my card, just so they can build a history of their own credit. So in the future, they will have a good credit score if they need it. Next is the credit utilization. Let's say, because you really need a credit, you really need to have current credit to build your credit. So if you don't have it yet, you can apply for secured card. Let's say you put 200 in your secured card. Do not use more than 30% of it. So if you have 200, do not use $60. Don't use more than $60, because 30% of 200 is $30. So I mean $60, I'm sorry. So do not use more than $60 and pay it on time. Let's say you use gas. Pay, let's say this month you spend $40. Now pay that, pay $30, leave 10, keep it revolving. And you will see your credit is going to build like 3 to 6 months when you do that every month. Keep using it, keep paying it on time. Don't leave zero. Keep it revolving. It will show the lenders that you are responsible and you are not afraid to borrow. You are a responsible person. You are a responsible borrower. You're paying on time your debt, and you trust yourself. So they will trust you too later when you are ready to borrow that mortgage or car loan. Next is derogatory remark. So personally, I owe money from university because I took a loan. I took a school loan, and then I stopped taking those online courses because I want to focus on my career. So they called me and they want me to pay it back. So I made an arrangement and I'm slowly paying it monthly. And that's what the same thing you're gonna do. Let's say you owe money from Comcast, from Reliant, all these businesses. Don't ignore it. Settle it if you can. Pay it off if you can. When it's already in collection, call them and settle it whenever you have money. Negotiate it. And then, so when all those collections clear, then rebuild your score. Open a current account and make sure pay it on time. So yes, don't worry about the medical bills. It's not gonna affect so much when you're buying a home. Just focus on those utilities collection, and especially housing collections. Let's say, for example, judgment with the apartment. Some people have collection because they left the apartment and then they did not pay their last bill. So when I moved to my home, I live in an apartment for 4 years, that particular apartment, and they sent me my last bill. It was like around 300, because they had to clean, they had to do something with the blinds. So I pay it right away because I don't want it to go through collection. But if it's already in the collection, make sure you settle it, and so it's not gonna hurt your credit. Also, and this has a very high impact, by the way, in your credit score. So make sure don't have collection. Settle it if you already have it. That's a high impact, and the credit utilization is high impact on your credit. So make sure don't use more than 30% of your credit limit. If you can, if you have to, we have especially holidays, we need money, we need to use our credit card. Just pay it down as soon as you can so that it will go back to below 30%. And next is payment history. It also has the high impact on your credit. So make sure you pay your debt on time. And if you can't, if you need extension, you have to call these companies and ask for extension. And next is total accounts. Total accounts, the more you have an open current good account is the better for your credit. Just make sure that you can keep up with them, pay them on time, and keep the low utilization. So I think that's it. I hope I am giving you a good information, and if you need help, I am happy to help you. We can meet, and I'm gonna help you, fix your credit. It's free. I am not certified credit repair person. I only give free advice based on my experience and my client's experience. Thank you and Happy New Year, and let's rock this 2019.